So ezinye izinto ungesabi ukungena just because of the name of the shop. If you can, just go in, get yourself something. We're going on to self-care for men. Look, I'm even saying I don't know. I hope I'll do it right though. Hi everyone, you're all welcome to Open Dialogue Podcast with Adelaide. I hope you all enjoyed your weekend, especially my fellow Africans celebrating our Africa Day. I'm still celebrating my own. I guess you can all tell by my dressing. Yeah, happy Africa Day everyone, because we'll be celebrating this whole week or even this whole month. Why not? Hayi ngilibonile abantu wasekhaya. Hayi veli gqokile sibili, you really represented. I've seen on social platforms, on my friends, on WhatsApp statuses. Oh God, guys, you really represented. I really missed out. But well, I'm here today, dressed up on my African attire. Thank you for ukusmela wenu kuma events, and congratulations for those who won the best dressed. Yeah, I've been following, I've been seeing everything. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to come there at the event, but well, that's it. I really missed, but I'm here. I hope I'm representing well as well. Yeah, so our podcast today is I'll be looking at self-care through the lens of social connections. You know, most of us these days, not only abroad, also back home, abantu, they don't give themselves time, especially those who are abazisebenzayo, especially those who are self-employed. They don't give themselves time to socialize and connect nabanye. So my topic today is we'll explore all those how we can, what benefits us from having those social connections, you know. So, and the importance of having those, which is through the self-care and stuff. So we know everyone have their hectic lives these days. Everyone is very busy. Abanye bayasebenza, like I said. Abanye they're self-employed, which is more like sinokuthatha ngathiwa umuntu self-employed, kula lutho lo uyazisebenza, but kunzima, the pressure of it. I was once self-employed, you know, the pressure of reaching the target, and you have your bills at the end of the month and everything, then we forget ourselves. Yeah, that's why I brought up this topic. So we talk about the importance of making the time for ourselves. Like always, I have my notes here so that I don't forget what I want to talk about, because I'm very forgetful, guys. I'm sure by now, liazi. Yeah, so don't mind me when I'm looking down on my laptop here, because I have everything. I don't want to be jumping on this and that and this and that and be repeating myself. So today we'll delve, like I said, into this benefit of meeting up with friends and family, celebrating life for the little moments and the little everything nje I celebrate, and having those precious interactions, and making schedules and all that. Yeah, so now it is very important for me. I find it very important ukuthi we make connections, like as humans, singabantu, as people, like we were made, yeah, we were made naturally to interact, to socialize. It is in our way, like we're created like that. So singazi deprive into doing that. So I know there are abanye abangama introverts, and I know once in a while, yeah, I know maybe some you go to church, you meet people on that day, you go to work, but sometimes you need a little bit of a different environment, a different situation. Like, you know, at church, most people, we tend to sihlonipheka, sabe sinjani with these our African cultural churches. So we have this thing ukuthi esontweni kunje kunje kunje. So you don't uzikhiphe ube nguwe, you know, uyaziqoqa, uyazilungisa. So emsebenzini is the same. You can't be jajara emsebenzini, you can't be, you know, emsebenzini lakho uziphatha in a certain way, of which when you make time with friends and family, you can be yourself. Yeah, yourself when you're at home, yourself when you're at church, yourself with, but when you are friends, there is this thing nje ebuyayo nje ekwenza ube nguwe, like, yabo, which is very healthy. And you know, khona lokhuyana kuyanceda kakhulu in, it provides emotional support, reduces stress, and it boosts our mood ngenye indlela esingayinakiyo, enye indlela nje esingayinakiyo. Ngingakayikhatshana khonapha, I can give an example, like talking of back home, you know, like I say, it is in our nature. Back home, like I'll start from ekuseni. When you wake up, you sweep the yard. When you're sweeping the yard, that will be around, depending which time of the year. If it's summer, by 6, kuyabe sekulabantu phandle. I used to have a friend, yeah, who is here watching, I know. He'll come, I'll be sweeping the yard, sweeping the outside of the yard, sabe and all. Or abanye, you have your neighbor naye uyathanyela ngale, labe lixoxa libuzana lilele njani, maybe la lokhuyana la lokunyeya khonokhuyana, not in a bad way. Uyabona kuyayenza that thing nje abanye abantu, I'm not supporting it, but khona lokhuyana nje ukukhuluma lo muntu it gets something, like, you know, kuyayenza your mood, kuyabringa you. Maybe you are sad on that day, you have someone that morning, you just woke up on the other side of the bed, you're just not yourself. But having someone who khulume naye ekuseni, nalona someone who passed and waved their hand, and someone who said, oh, Maki, namhla uvuke ekuseni, uvuke early, namhla ngiqalela ukuthanyela, talking back to that person, kuyayenza something in you, it changes your mood nje kanjalo. And then, okay, so kudlulile isikhathi sokuthanyela, you go inside, you clean, and your daily routine. Maybe now I need to make my tea, my lemons, like tea now we had lemons. So people would come, bezocela ama-lemon, of which akusinto emangalisayo ekhaya, vele senza njalo, kunjalo vele, yeah. So come, bezocela ama-lemon. It won't only be about, can I have a lemon? No, it will be a lemon, then we talk a bit, we chat. That also is something, you see, it is in our nature. And then later on during the day, maybe you want to prepare for lunch. We do cook isichwala for lunch, not like here, or where we don't cook proper like meal for lunch, like you know what I mean. And suphuma maybe ufuna ukuyathenga umbhida, ufuna ukuyathenga itamati. Endleleni laphana, you're meeting people, you're greeting, you're waving, you're smiling, all that walk usiya nje with the fresh breath nje, nature nje, looking at everything nje. Figure to that lady or that man who's selling tomatoes or what, maybe bekunika imbasela. That also is something. I once sold tomatoes, giving someone imbasela, them thanking you, you giving them. It's something, guys. It's something we take for granted. It is something. It boosts nje umuntu ukuthi how so umuntu lo sees something in me, or whatever ukuthi bacabanga njani. Even myself giving that mpansela to someone, that someone ebonga, it's something to me as well as vendor. And usuke khonapho uhambe endlini, you do your thing, abantwana babuya, ntambama is the same. You know, it's you always interacting somewhere, somehow. Weekends, church or whatever, abanye they do party vele, it's like that ekhaya and all. See, all this is interacting, of which we miss when we're abroad, when we're out or we're far from home. No matter, even if you're not abroad, some maybe they just moved cities, and then they don't have those kind of connections, and it's different. So that's why we need this. That's why they are very important, ukuhlangana labantu, because it is built in us. It is in our nature that we talk with people. Mawuhleli one, you always look sad. We don't need that. We need to lead. We need to have a healthy life. Having all that. Yikho ekhaya besingazi izitori ezininzi ukuthi umuntu is depressed, umuntu is this, because we always have people to talk with. Manje, we don't have. You're always alone. You're always at work. You're always with your family. Same faces, same everything, same conversations, and yeah. So kuyadingeka kakhulu to do this, meeting up with family and friends, having time for them. Yeah. And like I say, it boosts your mood, it reduces stress, you get emotional support depending on each person's situation. The interactions remind us that we are not alone, and that we have a support system to lean during tough times. When you interact with people, sometimes you get that person you connect with, that person you share situations, that person you talk, you support each other emotionally, so it is very important from my thinking, and generally I think it is very important. Just knowing someone cares and can make it, just knowing bantu uSipho cares, uNothando cares, it make a difference in life, And then the other thing is, we can make sometimes it's not easy to just meet up with people. Everyone have their schedules. So the thing, esengiyibonile mina the past years living here, what is mostly done is, say if I know my friend has a birthday today, say maybe in 2 months, what I do, I plan with someone, we make a surprise party, or we plan with them, we make a party. It's not about no, what I want to say is, it's about bringing everyone together. It's celebrating that person's life, but at the same time, it helps everyone to meet, to be together, because life's corner, it's not easy to make time for such, everyone is busy, like I say. So that time, people come together. That's what I've seen in abantu bakithi abakuyenzayo lokho. Mina, from my thinking, that benefits loyo muntu and everyone else around, because that time omunye umuntu uthola ukuthi zange akaphume nje ngaphandle kokuya emsebenzini emagrosa langaphi. Now is the time for them to dress up, look good, go out, meet with people, have a laugh. Abanye they don't have that laugh ezindlini, uhlala uyi-one, uyahleka lo-one, ngaphandle kokuthi ubuke i-comedy uhleki, of which it's not always, it's not everyone who does that. So khona lokhana, it's very important, or celebrating just small achievements. Yonke into is very important, guys. It creates a sense of ukubambana, commitment ebambeneyo. It creates nje angazi ngithini, and kungaba yikuthi umuntu uthole umsebenzi. Like recently, just a few days back, we celebrated a friend's new position. That was we did plan for her. She didn't know. It was a surprise, guys. It was beautiful, not only for her but for everyone who was there. It was lovely, beautiful. Abantu babuyele back, including myself. I'll talk of myself now. Ukabona that childhood in me ivele yaphuma, when we were taking pictures, when we were posing, when we were laughing, when we were eating. I remember I even was enjoying eating the scones. It was a high tea party. So I tasted a scone. I love scones really, but when I tasted this scone, oh my God, it was another level. And scone belimnandi. So when I was eating, I was like, guys, I scones limnandi is scones, like saying it in a playful way, and everyone was laughing about it. And abanye bebangathechanga the scone, when they did taste it, everyone enjoyed. I had even to ask from someone to share their own with me because it was lovely. And that kind of, environment, iba mnandi. It's so nice, guys. It's so nice to be out there with people. And there's a lady there, a friend, who shared that for her, and they delayed to save us apparently. So the lady was like, mina, I don't mind being here even in Nyengagali. For me, it's just being here, meeting you guys, having these pictures for memories. For me, it's something. So this is what I was looking forward to. I don't mind the food, I don't mind anything, but just being here, celebrating our friends' achievement, and being with you ladies, having these pictures, having these laughs and all. For me, that's what I was looking forward to. So see how important making these things is for people. It's not only about the birthday person, it's not only about the person who got something, or umuntu yena lo esimenzelayo. It's about everyone. You don't know what you bring to abantu when you're doing that, even if you are the one who's hosting and everything. Just think of the other day I was listening to someone, I think it was a post on Facebook, when someone was saying, do you know, just inviting someone, just checking on someone and asking ukuthi unjani labantwana, and just inviting them for dinner, you don't know how much you have done for that person. For them to be invited, for them to come and have dinner, it doesn't need to always be at a restaurant or somewhere. Just a home cooked dinner, even if it's not a fancy dinner, ipapa nje elilombhida or cabbage, or nje just a rice and chicken stew. That's it. It's something for someone, because they are not in their house, they are not in there, they are in a different space, eating different, might be same food, but we cook differently. It's something for them, and that time they are there, even if it's just 2 hours, they are having that conversation, their mind is away. And maybe you also have children, their children are away from you guys with your own. That space, it's something. It got me thinking, honestly. So those are the things we have to do. If you have space, if you can also invite me, you can always do that to people. You don't need to buy presents, you don't need to, sometimes the littlest things, like just asking someone to come over for a cup of tea, just asking someone to come over for dinner. It is something very important, because khona laphana you don't know ukuthi endlini maybe ubecabangani, ubecabanga ukuthi hayi namhlanje aphekani, or namhlanje I'm not in the mood of cooking, she's tired with the children and she's tired of standing in front of the stove. Maybe on that day they don't have money for takeaway, or they don't have money enough like to go to a restaurant or something. So you serve them, I guess so those izinto zona lezi ezincane, guys, I've learned, I've seen ukuthi zilusizi ebantwini abaningi. So whether nje khona lokho okuncane okwenzileyo uyabuyenza i-difference empilweni yomuntu. And enye into futhi engiyibonileyo yikuyenza sometimes, even if I know we're all busy with our daily routines and stuff, schedules, anything, everything. So it is very important also to break those routines. It is allowed. Yeah, it is allowed. Say, for give an example, today I'm planning on doing my washing. I'm planning on doing something endlini nje, or I'm planning on what, like izinto nje personal endlini. Then I receive a call from someone asking me that I'm available today for this. yeah, I have to take that ngihambe, because I can always do the washing later. I can always do the washing the next day, because I can always make time for that, because it is very necessary. You take advantage of such situations. Ungathi no, today I'm busy, namhla ngifuna ukwenza ukuwatsha bese ngikhiphe washing. You can pack that washing and put it aside. Even that house turn it upside down, you can leave it for a day and have your time, you know, because we hardly do that. So that moment corner, even if you are not invited, when usukhiphile impahla, then you sit and think, oh my God, today I can't do this. Just leave it. Just relax. Just lie on the couch. Pick a book. Just read your book. Or just go out for a coffee. You can still make time for that some other time, you know. Ngezinye izinto esizikhohlwayo guys zona lezi siyazikhohlwa thina siyazikhohlwa. You can still do your washing ngesinye isikhathi. You can throw your washing while you are cooking some other time. You can throw in your washing kulaba balemchini. But guys, it is very important to break those routines sometimes and make times to meet with your friends or with your family, because maybe that's the only time they have. So if they ask you when you can, just drop everything and do that, because it might be after 6 months you have that chance again. So yeah, it is an opportunity to relax, laugh and recharge. Just going out nje kanjalo uyakushoda khona lokho. Buzani thina sisemazweni. Yeah, you always make time, guys. Break those routines, honestly. And regular breaks are just not a luxury, guys. Uthi twa umbone ngihamba for coffee, or ifriend yami embizile sambe sahlala laphana sadla. It's not luxury, guys. It is very essential. It is very, 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 very essential. It is needed, like, you know. Yeah. And the other thing also, for me, it's dressing up. I'm not saying umuntu lwana ogqokayo, no, I'm not saying. But when I look engigqokayo, I'm very happy with it. I feel very good after dressing up. Say maybe today, I mean, I can even dress up just going to the shops, take a video, and you might think, oh no, she's having the best. Yeah, it is my best because I'm doing my self-care and I feel good about it. So it is my best, even if I'm not going anywhere, even if I'm just going to Super Value to just dress up. Just like now, I dressed up on my African attire. I feel very good by just dressing up like this. Yeah, so it is something for me who dress up and you know, have that favorite perfume, guys. Perfume is something for me, and I know it's something for everyone. But Mina, I'll prefer to invest on a very nice perfume. A perfume that when I pass through, you know, I always get compliments. I always ask of my perfume. I'm not bragging, guys. So the perfume mina ngiyayithanda, guys. Booster your self-esteem on a serious note. It boosts your self-esteem, and if you are uzigezele, you dressed well. It doesn't mean ukuthi thwamele uchene. Just being in clean clothes, dress well, put on your perfume, and nje ufike kahle, fake lipstick yakho, or a lip gloss, or a lip balm, whatever your preferred thing to do. Nje, you look good, you feel okay, you feel good. It's a way to celebrate yourself, nje, and feel good. You know, it's important to remember that dressing up is not always about wearing expensive. Please take note on this. Not everyone who dresses up neatly is expensive. Dresses expensive. I don't dress expensive, but I feel good in my dressing. I can have 1 or 2 expensive things, and the rest is just from these other shops. But as long as you know what you pick and what suits you, That's the important thing. Like please guys, on the comment section there, if you can do me a favor, I'm asking, let's share on this topic now, on this dressing up thing, the shops where we can buy, expensive and not expensive. Now it will depend on each person ukuthi ba-afford okunganani. Like these days, it's not all about everything from Brown Thomas or everything from Truworths, Foschini, everything from any other expensive shop, from Zara, from wherever. There is online shops. Yeah, there is online shops. There is sales in my shops. Like I can wear my branded clothes, but it can be from a sale from a shop, or I can wear my branded clothing. Maybe I've saved up for it. For you don't know. So never compare yourself with anyone. Never say belittle yourself in your dressing. Like, you know, you can always go online. Please guys, let's share. Please put in the comment section there ama shops esingathenga kiwo. And again, you can also search online uma recommendations laphana ukuthi ama shops lawa njani, and know your size. And maybe ask me. Now what I do, I ask abantu ukuthi, where did you get this? I like it. Umuntu anje uthi ngayithenga la. Oh, but I did buy online one time. I got a size enje. Umuntu anginike tip. Oh, look out to these shops. Lawa ma shops are so. Their sizes are like this and this and this. Don't be shy to ask. Don't be shy to ask. For those who are shy, guys, help them and just put on the comments there. Ukuthi umuntu uyakwanisa ukuthenga this, it will suit good on you. Mawugqokile no one will know ukuthi uthenga. Even if they know, who cares? Who cares as long as it suits you? Yeah. So what was I saying? So ngezimpahla with sizes and everything, you can always check the size guide. Make sure is nami. I've bought a big something one time on online. I've got a small dress sometime on a different shop, and I gave up. I'm no longer doing this online thing. But of late, guys, I've noticed ukuthi online you can have izinto ezithengekayo ezinhle, and for some occasions you awufuni ukugqoka isigqoko uphinde usiphinde. You can always go online, have you something good, and you can find good quality. Believe me, good quality. You have your dress for the occasion, whichever occasion you're going to, and it will look good on you. Just know which one outfitwa yini kuphela. And the other thing, like I said, don't try to be someone else. Don't copy someone else. Know what suits your body. It's very important. I can go to, for example, I can go to Penneys, buy this dress. It suits me. Because you saw it on me, it suits me, then you think it will suit you. No. Just find your own type of dressing. That's, look at yourself, look at your body, look at and find something that suits your body. That when you wear it, you feel comfortable. Say we have, like ladies, we always do these functions. We put on uti sizoqoka like this, like this, like this. Contribute in the group if you feel uti this doesn't suit me. Suggest, ungahlali usemuva. Bring in suggestions with everyone else. Okay, maybe for example, I'm not saying this, it's a boob tube, because I see sometimes abantu bagqoka a boob tube thing or a sleeve or whatever, engadinga ukuthi umuntu afake their bras on or something, and some of us who are not used to this new thing in the, you know what I mean, and uthola ukuthi umuntu usethwele nzima. No, guys, know what suits your body. Siyafana thina abanye with problems with imikhaba. Sometimes we let them go and say, yeah, I can't change myself, I can't change who I am. But again, it's about knowing what suits you. It's about knowing what sits well on that mkhaba, you know. I'm not body shaming or anything. I'm just bringing an awareness on how we we can dress up and look nice in our bodies. We're all different, guys. What suits you doesn't suit me. What suits you might not suit me as well. So this is a thing that I emphasize on it. Ngiyagcizelela kiyo ukuthi asazini ukuthi sifanelwa yini. Ngingathi ngibone uAnna egqoke lokho, lami sengifuna ukuyagqoka khona okyama. Kangizikhanyele mina ukuthi okugqoke nguAnna kuyangifanela yini mina. Kanti so yikho kuphela engikutshoyo. Angitsho ukuthi ubani unjani, but siyasikubona ukuthi sibayinhlekisa. Asifuna ukangihlekisa. I-aim yami ukuthi sifundisaneni, sibonisaneni izinto ezisifanelayo lezingasifaneliyo. At the same time, lawe mawuyigqokile into ufeel comfortable, ufeel that ikuboost. The aim is to boost your self-esteem. Nawe mawuhamba endaweni nama ukuthatha amapikitsha, you want to be in the front because you feeling yourself, because you know ukuthi into le ikuhlele kahle. Yeah, I think that's it for on that one. Yeah, the important thing is just to see that you are comfortable, you feel comfortable and confident in what you're wearing. Don't hesitate to ask your peers where they get their stylish yet affordable clothes. Like I said, this is for my notes here. Sharing tips and recommendations can be a fine way to discover new fashion and finds without breaking the bank. Like I said, ukubuzana, okay, ade uthenge ngaphi lokho, oh ngikuthenge ngaphi one of the online shops. Yeah, la usungitshela ukuthi I mean I once got this with this online shop, but check my sizes like this, like I said. Okay, fine. So it's a fine way of locals. Okay, I bought this on Brown Thomas. Ngithi wow, I mean Brown Thomas ngiyasaba ukungena. No, Adi, go to that section. Ziyatholakala izinto. Oh, Adi, go to that section. Ungasabeli khatshana. Sometimes lezi zinto zabe zehlisiwe. Sometimes it's just the name of the shop. Ezinye izinto I've seen this ngike ngakubona. Ngingene ngibana into yithawu. Kanti mina bengisaba ukungena lapha ngithi into le iyadura. So ezinye izinto ungesabi ukungena just because of the name of the shop. If you can, just go in, get yourself something. Yeah. So going on, and then for me is about abangaziyo from my social media, Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. You know, I like sharing my stuff, and I've been doing this even before this monetization thing started. I've been sharing everything. I remember I would share sitting on my desk at work. I would share at Nando's queuing for food. I would share about anything. When you go to the zoo, when we go, anything. When I dress up in the house, when I first got my American fridge, the double door. I remember I once shared, that was years back. I would open the fridge and be like loading in my groceries and what, of which this kusayenzakala today. Now we're doing it for what? For content, to make money. I mean, I used to do it before, even if it wasn't about making money and anything. So I've always been that person who shares stuff, and for me, sharing that, it brings joy in me. It captures the moments. It brings nje uyabona lokuba playful, lokuba uyabona just for memories, like every year, every month, almost every day, not really every day, but like, you know what I mean. I receive what I posted on this year, what I posted on this year, what I posted on this year. For me, looking back on those, it's those memories, they bring me joy, they make me happy looking at them, you know. So okunye khona lokho, if you look at them, I look maybe enye sayithatha sisephathini sijayiva, or enye sayithatha, there's this other one where this other one I won't mention, like looking at it vele yazi and ngachazeka yazibona usuhleka wedwa endlini. So that's very healthy for me. I don't know, I understand there are people who don't do that, but like I say, do you, don't do people. If you do you always feel free. You always be free. So as long as you're happy about it, you enjoy it, that's good for you. So even now, say with this friends celebrating her position at work, that time ngalitshela, it was a moment where I felt at this time we're taking a picture with a friend. So she came behind me and she wanted to take a picture. So I couldn't pause for a picture. I mean, I take 20 photos for one to come out nice. That's me. So she came and took a picture. I didn't like it. Then I was like, okay, let me do like this. Let me do the, you know, doing those things, and the laughs, everyone laughing at me, everyone doing this. Guys, it was something good for us, you know. That moment you forget everything. You forget. Remember, everyone always has there something behind. Everyone but when we are at that place, at that moment, you forget everything. So mina ngisifile ngibuyela back to that childhood me. Ibuyile iphumile out, and the feeling was very good. And I guess for everyone it was the same, because asihlekile guys, bekumnandi, you know. You forget ukuthi you are a mother of 4. You forget ukuthi hey, ngiya emsebenzini manje, I have a tight schedule, but I only have this 2 or 3 hours here. You forget about everything and you enjoy the moment. That's the aim, that's the point, that's the why I'm doing this podcast today, that we must make time to meet with people. Make time. We want to bring in those childhood memories, bringing that child in you. It is very, very healthy. Everyday situations lezi siba kizo. So you know that thing nje iya bring abathi kwini ama endorphins yabona iyawayenza, yabona that thing iyenze i-relieve all the stress, improve your mood, yabo, ube like yabona nje uzizwe nje ujabulile, ukhohlwe nje ngayo yonke into for that time, you know. Of course kuzohlala khona, but don't deprive yourself of ukujabula. And guys, having those moments, never forget to take pictures for memories. And just those pictures, you know, they connect us somewhere. Going through your gallery, you meet those you see those pictures, then it connects you back, you know, even if you are far apart with your family, with your friends, but just looking at them, it just connects you back, you know. And again, it's balancing our busy schedules, guys. Everyone is busy, be it you are here abroad, you are home, everyone is busy in their own way. Abanye, they are busy. I always thought abantu aba self-employed abangcono balesikhathi, but I've come to realize ukuthi no, they are worse, because they work bele target. Mangiqhatshiwe ngiyazi ukuthi vele inyanga iphela ngiyathola something, or ngikhangelile ikhalenda yami, I have enough shifts, I'm covered. But when you're self-employed, you don't know ukuthi month end kuzobe kubalansile yonke into yabe right. So I've come to realize ukuthi abantu aba self-employed, they are very much under pressure. And guys, make time and go out, go have a cup of tea with someone, go have a cup of coffee with someone, by yourself, go have your glass of Guinness if you can, and just enjoy, take care of yourself, listen, give break, just enjoy, balance that and take care of yourself, you know, that busy schedule of yours, and just take care of yourself. Take short meetups and quick coffee breaks, or a brief chat can make a big change in your mental and emotional wealth, you know. I have a friend, mina, oti loge always. We are almost every day. She will drive to town or drive to the nearest cafe she'll have a cup of coffee. And which her spot is looking through the window. So just her sitting there having a cup of tea, or she likes coffee, having a cup of coffee, looking through the window, abantu bedlula, for her it's something. If we can practice that, guys, kuyasinceda. I've seen it from abantu, I've heard it from abantu. Kuyanceda, guys, just making that time nje, you know, uyayenza nje ufile better. And kuyanceda more if maybe you check on a friend who can come out with you. Maybe with that friend you connect some value, because they are a friend, you connect somehow. Just talking to them, you know, you get that emotional support, and you know, and feel better and supported that day. And your day, so we and your day nje, gabon. And then vele nje, guys, self-care is very important, through, especially through our social interactions now. I have this in my notes, like I said, I always put down things so I don't forget, so I don't keep repeating myself, because I always find myself repeating myself. Guys, on the comment section, I'm asking you guys, ngiyacela, please drop messages, criticize. I take my messages wonke, like liyamfundi, that will make me grow. Yabo, ngiyabemfunda from what you are saying, from what you are telling me. And please share this kwabanye abantu. You don't know ukuthi omunye umuntu was waiting to listen to this. And yeah, lingifakele so that I can, you know, as for having this in front of me, guys, I'm not a, unless if it's a story, a personal story, or ukuthi ngiyaxoxa ngaso nje, coming from me nje, but I have this ngiyakubhala phansi so that I don't forget. So this will be a difficult one for me, because I really have to follow my structure here. It's not as like when you're just generally talking about anything. So if talking about anything, obviously I won't need anything in front of me. But yeah, I have to plan for this now. So going on, yeah, so like I say, making interactions is very, very, very important, guys. Making time for friends and family, even in small doses, guys, it enhances our sense of belonging and happiness, you know. I don't know if you have felt it before. I mean, I have felt it. On that day when you were with someone, you feel lifted somehow. That day, even if it's on a phone call, but now I'm talking about physically meeting with people, you feel lifted, someone, you feel, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I guess you know what I mean. So it is very important, people, to do that. It is so it's a reminder that self-care can be as simple as sharing a laugh. Imagine just sharing a laugh. Like I said, when we met there, when we're talking, the way we're laughing, guys. Guys, you can tell these people don't have problems in their lives. They are so happy. Yeah, that's important. That's important. That's important about celebrating even the smallest victories, even the biggest, even whatever is the birthday or whatever. It is very important, because that moment of giggling and everything, guys, is very happy. That's why they say umuntu ohleli ahleka upila impilo ende. They say the person, I don't know if it come out right in English, they say one who always laughs lives longer. I got it. Yeah, moments of pure enjoyment, guys. These meetups with friends and family allows us to forget about our daily stresses and focuses on ourselves in a healthy way. You know, that moment in Shelly Lapa, say it's Linda, I'm sitting with Linda, no, we're talking, we're nice, I'm admiring her hairstyle, I'm admiring her shoes, she's admiring me. How can you think about your stressors? You don't think of that. Now your mind is there, you know. Your mind is on that topic. That time, your mind is just relaxed. You are focusing on what you are talking about at that moment. The giggling, the fun, the everything. Be it is a group, be it it's the two of you with a friend, or it's a couples out, or it's whatever outing you might think of, be it it's camping or whatever that suits you. Please, let's practice on doing that. It's very healthy for us, guys. It contributes very well to our well-being. Those moments, like I said earlier, they bring out the childhood in us. You forget, you become so playful. The other day we went to a beach, guys. Even when you see abanye abantu, not even us, the way you play, just going to the elwandle khona phana kuyadlala, even ungangenanga emanzini, just being there nje lidlala ligijima liyenzani. Abanye they even playing with sand, and khona you lie down, you cover yourself with sand, and what? It's a relaxation, guys. It relaxes the mind. At the time you having joy of your life, you are enjoying. Yeah. So if you practice that, guys, I keep on saying, let's practice that. So now I'll go on for men, self-care for men. I don't know, guys. I haven't had a man coming to my podcast, my interview. I hope I will have someone. And while on this, guys, the podcast is not all about talking about personal stuff. No, it can be about anything. If you think of a topic, or if you think of anything, something you just want to share with people, which is not even personal, which doesn't even relate to you in anyhow, but you feel like it can help someone, you can bring it to the podcast. If you don't want to be on camera, you can write to me, and my email is down there. You can write to me, or I can share the story for you. The aim is for us is to uplift each other. The aim for us is to ukuncedisana nje, like khona lokho, yeah. So if you have something to share, if you want to come over, the seat is here. Yeah, you can come over, you can share whatever you want to share. It doesn't have to be personal. And thank you so much for those who highlighted that to me. I think it has been highlighted to me that people want to come and share whatever they want to share with us, just for ukuncedisana, but they don't want to share personal stuff, of which, guys, I said it from the day one, that this podcast is about anything and everything. It doesn't have to be personal. To be personal, it will be your choice. No one is forced to go personal. So bring out anything you think or anything you wish to share. Again, if you don't want to be on camera, please inbox me, email me. I'll share the story on your behalf. I hope ngizwakele khonapho, guys. Yeah, and at the same time, you'll be supporting me to grow my podcast. So I'll be very, very grateful if you do that for me. And now we're going on to self-care for men. Look, I'm even saying I don't know. I hope I'll do it right though. So while we focused on a lot on our fast, it is equally important for men to find ways to engage in self-care and social activities. So I was thinking while I was doing this, every time there is functions, there is this, there is that, most of the functions are for women. Ever since I came here or back home, yes, I've heard this about the conference thing for men, I don't know, but men hardly do any social activities or do any things like bebodwa. Kungaba ukuthi bahamba lama partners abo, or kukalutshwana ukuzothiwa men bahambe bodwa, they are doing something. So mina, I think it has to be, it's not always about women, guys. Lana, you have to treat yourselves. this everything I've shared lapha earlier is also lagini futhi iyayenzeka. So as men, I think most of the times, not sonke isikhathi, most of the times when men meet up, it's about drinking. The topic is about drinking. Yeah, drinking is good for socializing, but sometimes you need a break from it. Sometimes you need something different to do, something to build each other. I don't know what you talk when you're drinking. I'm not saying ali yakani when drinking, but sometimes with sober minds, kulezinye izinto lingazikhuluma lincedisana, and sometimes not just nje ukuthi with sober minds. Please lingangithathe kabi on this, but then you know there's a lot of things you can meet up and be doing, same as women also. I didn't say it up there. We can, as women, we can do even a netball team and be playing. We can go for tennis, same as men. You can go for tennis. It can be men and women. It can be women only. We can go for golf with ladies only. We can go for golf men only. There's a lot of activities. So as a group of men, you can, just like women, just like we do as women, you can make your own group. In that group, anyone can share their hobby, and then you plan your days, you plan your weekends, you plan, say maybe next week we'll be doing this, next month we'll do this. Not every time it's about you, wherever you're meeting, it's about bottles, which bottle you're bringing, and you know, that's kind of socializing I've seen mostly with men abayenzayo. Like this past weekend we didn't even have a glass of wine. It was tea and coffee with sandwiches and scones and but it was great. Ngibone khona ukuthi yikho kungi-motivated to do this, ukuthi you can enjoy life, you can celebrate, you can do anything even without having alcohol. Yes, we did it. We did have fun. There was no alcohol. It was just coffee and tea. Yeah. So also with men, I think before being born, they would go on Saturdays, they would go on to play soccer. That's another thing. You can play soccer. That's beneficial to you. It's very healthy for you. Instead of waking up on a Saturday morning, taking a shower, having your breakfast, going for drinks, and some, they can't even eat after when they drink. I know some, especially abroad here, is different from home because of the weather, I guess. At home, I know there's always chisanyama and stuff, but it doesn't have to be chisanyama and stuff, guys, only. You can always plan trips. You can go for boat cruise. You can go for fishing. You can go for, even for cycling. City cycling, guys, how much is a bicycle? How much are you spending on beer? How much are you spending on whiskey? How much are you spending every weekend when you're drinking? That money, you can save it up for your bicycle. And that bicycle is a corner for until, and it will serve you even sometimes, even if it's not a cycling thing with a group, just by yourself. In the morning, you can take your bike and cycle. At night, even if it's during the week, you can take your bike and cycle it. So it is very benefita when amundu. So ngezinye izinto ezokuthi sicabange kizo zona lezi. Abanye, yes, you go to gym, you do this, you do that. Sometimes when you have your bicycle, you have invested. So it's something, guys, to look at, to think of. Please don't take offense. It was just me thinking about this after I was motivated about my last weekend. So enye nje vele cheap nje easy elivele beliyenza even kudala angazi liyekeleni ukudlala ibhora. It was lovely, nice, liginqe liswethe, and that shower, then after you have your drinks. Nayo is a nice thing, guys, to think about, you know. Again, jogging, yes, abanye they do that, abanye they don't do that. Some of us, some people, they do izinto because senza ngegroup, you know ukuthi vele kumele ngikuyenze lokho. If it's gym, abanye, some of us, you just uhambe ebhadale gym, uhambe once or twice, awusahambi. If it's jogging, khona phana kusathi you do it once or twice, suyekelile. If it's meditating, you do it once or twice. If it's yoga, you do it once or twice. But if you do it as a group, even if you do it, you join a club, then you know, yes, today, Vele, it's on schedule, I have to do this. So Vele, you are pushed to do it. Then I think that's the best way to do it, guys. Just even organizing trips or into ezinjalo, boat cruise, I don't know if I've mentioned it, hiking, you don't have to do into oyazi. You start, we learn new things. Like I said, you can play golf. I've never played golf. I've never even golf, but it's something I'm thinking about. Yes, we can do this. Who said we can't do that? We can, guys. If you put on your mind into challenge yourself, you can do it, we can do it. Let's do this, guys. Yeah, cycling, even swimming. I know a lot of people go for swimming, but we can go for lessons. I was talking to someone also who's going to in some lessons swimming at our age. Yes, we can do it. These are the things we have to think about. Not only uguti we have to drink. We are so lucky here. We have izindawo eziyenza zona lezi zinto eduze zigcwele nje around, especially abantu abangapha abroad. So we take advantage of those things, guys. Now I haven't been doing, I'll be starting to do this. I always say, challenge yourself with izinto ongakazuzenza. Yabo. Challenge yourself ukuyenza into ongakazuyenza. And mina, from challenging myself ezintweni, I see it, I feel good about it, which is the aim, to feel good, which is very healthy, that to have that thing in J, and it boosts your self-esteem, your self-confidence is boosted when you're doing such things. Now you have to feel up here. Imagine myself sembambe I golf stick, sengqoke I outfit e golf, or sengqoke ama tennis things, or just netball, or lava cycle, selibamba ama bike and ama helmet and all. It's something, guys. Just now I can feel it. Yeah, it is something. I've seen ladies in Dublin who are doing golf, if I'm not mistaken, golf or tennis. Yes, man, babugeli. It's something, guys. It's something really to look at. It is. Let's do this. Let's be too comfortable. Let's push ourselves for better things in life. Yeah, that's my mentality. That's my thinking. Okunye silobugwala, and ubugwala bakhona benzwa yini? Yikuzehlisa. Singazehlisi kasiziboostenini. Once we get into those things, then you see ukuthi yeah, I'm there. So if we do these things, guys, it will boost our self-confidence and all. It will help us, you feel very, you feel like a different person, in a positive way. And any into eqhakathekileyo, guys, before I finish this, before we wrap up, is surrounding yourselves with good company. That's very, 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 very important. Ungazifaki la ongakwani khona. Ungazifaki la ongafithi khona. Surround yourself with good people. Everyone is good in their own way. Everyone is different and unique. So you know yourself. You know when you match with abantu abanjani. Be with people you share same values with. You understand what I mean? Ungazifaka kuleyo cycle yabangani, vele you won't feel any pressure in life. You won't even compare yourself with anyone. You won't want to be someone. You won't be, instead you push higher, you admire them, and you ube labantu okwanisa ukuthi ubuze ukuthi kanti ndoda lokhana wabuthenga ngaphi, kanti ndoda lokhana uyenze njani, not ukuthi you are copying them. Like you admire into ngendlela right, and you want to be, you understand what I mean? So surrounding yourself with good company, with people who build each other up and share similar values is very important, guys. Having a supportive and positive social cycle can help ngendlela enzima kakhulu, ngiyalitshela. Uyanceda kakhulu. You feel ngazi, I can't ngifila kunzima nokuchaza, kodwa know who you know your cycle. Don't force yourself to be umuntu ongayisuye. If ubona ukuthi awufiti endaweni, ungazimixi lapho, zikhiphe yikho isikhathi sisekhona. You just have to set boundaries nje kuphela. And enye into futhi engikhohle ukuyikhuluma ngoba ngikhulume ngo-boundaries. Ngiyakhohlwa phela, guys. No, yeah, enye into engikhohliweyo lapha ngoba sengikhulume ngama-boundaries. Like when we're talking about meeting up with friends and families, kula lapho ukuthi you plan on meeting up with your family, you plan on meeting up with your friends, but then kunama issues akhona, maybe engxenye akulokungazwane kahle selifuna ukukuxazulula khonapho. Just set a boundary ukuthi this our meeting today is not about that. We'll make time for that. Today we're here ukuthi sijabule, si celebrate. Ngoba anti into yakuyiplanile wena. Then you make another day for that. Ungathi on that day when you are happy and that day when you are this, you let someone bring into ezozokuput her down, into ezokuput her off. No, don't allow that. Learn to say no to this, and I am trying to do that. Learn to take ezinye izinto ukuthi this I can handle, this I can't handle, this I can't stress myself too much on this because there's nothing I can do about this. So learning to set boundaries is the one thing that I have noticed very, very important for each and everyone's mental health. Because even layena lowo muntu okhulumayo, they need that time. When you set a boundary for them, no, today we're not talking about that. Today is just this. We'll talk about this tomorrow. You are doing it for yourself, you are doing it for them. Because labo, obviously they have this thing ekhanda labo before and now, the time you release the stress and recharging and everything. Seletha back lezi izinto. So now you are helping them ukuthi bake baphume kuleya ngqondo leyana, bake baphume ku that, bake bakhohlwe ngendubo zabo leziyana, bake babe yabo ukuthi today you are not on that. Today let's just be us. Let's enjoy today. We'll see that tomorrow. Away now, as paid. Yeah, that's me now. So if you want to lapha angikwani khona, lapha anginjani, guys, it's very, very okay to step back, reassess those relationships, and uzimele wedwa. Yabo? And you can always connect ma izinto seziright or ma sekunjani, but izinto ezingakujabulisiyo ungastressayo ezinjani, just take a step back. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me some other time when you've done it. You can come with it and you can send it in the comment section there. Has it worked for you? Is it working for you? Or you can ask how you can do it. We can always share. We can always bring another topic on boundaries. It's a very big topic. It's a very broad topic that we can even spend the day talking about. Especially, I wish one day we can do a live where we'll be interacting and be talking like this podcast be a live thing. We'll see about that. I don't know how to do it. I think it will be more fun and we'll learn a lot when we're asking each other questions and, talking. I don't know how it's done live on YouTube because I see it's not easy for everyone. Where we are, it's not easy for everyone to reach out like meeting in person. So on my next year, I have making time for connections. When planning these social interactions, set the time and clear purpose in mind. Dedicate this time purely for socializing and self-care, like I said. If it's time for socializing and self-care, leave everything aside. Just leave everything aside. Ask the person calmly, nicely, that this is not for today. We can do this tomorrow or some other time. Today, let's dedicate this day for this. you know. Let this be a period to enjoy, unwind, focus on the present moment with either your friend or family. That's the aim of it, you know, because we have to take care of our mental well-being, guys. You setting that boundary to that person, it helps them in a way. They might not see it, but when now you know you are doing it also for them, to have that moment, to celebrate that moment, you know, because bahleli bale that inkalo zona leziyana. There are other issues that need addressing. Make time for them separately. Yes, ikona. I've been doing this, like, you know, social times must remain just for joy and relaxation, free from the distractions of daily life. That's a healthy life balance. Have time for your daily situations. Have time for your social relaxation times, just to balance a life. Because vele life ayikaze balance. Angazi kwabanye balance, but mina, where I come from, a life has always has its ups and downs. A life has always has its issues and all. But if you don't make time for ukukhohlwa ngalezo zinto, awuzohlala ukhala. Awuzohlala usibuka thina sesithumela amapikitsha, sinatha amakhofi, sijayiva, sisenzana, uzibuza ukuthi kanti abanye benza njani. Kanti hayi, it's not about yenza njani. It's about setting boundaries. It's about making time, you know. Everyone can do it. You can do it when I can do it. So, yeah. So, going on. So, whether you are a man or woman, or we're still on that, whether you're a man, a woman, young or old, it is very important to make that time for these social interactions, guys, because they help us. They enrich our lives. They foster deeper connections, you know, and boost our mental and emotional wealth. Man sitsho ngesikhiwa kutsho kanjalo. So aqakathekile kakhulu ukuhlangana labantu. Kakhulu ngoba kuyasinceda, kuyasikhulula, stress reliever, yabo. Each short break from our busy schedules can have a very big impact empilweni zethu. Just dropping that broom down, uyichiye broom liyana, ugijime uyeshower, uphume ugijime to that friend okubizayo. Sometimes it helps a lot. And even ukuthi namuhla bengithe ngiyapheka but ngikhathele, I don't really feel like cooking, just get a takeaway. It doesn't kill. Once in a while, just have a takeaway. As much as you like your home cooked meal, once in a while, just spoil yourself, just relax there, order a takeaway, get it delivered. It doesn't mean you have, but for that day you are spoiling yourself. Like I said, not everyone you see out there they have. Not everyone will see out there they don't have any problems in their lives. They have, but they make time for themselves. They save up for events. They save up for things. They save up for that label branded clothing they have. They make plans. It's not an everyday thing. Maybe that kind of dressing is only when they are going out, you know. But then it's what you choose to do. So take a moment to reach out to friends and plan that coffee date, organize a soccer match, or set up a day trip. That goes to everyone. These seemingly small acts are powerful forms of self-care, guys, that enriches our lives in the nature, and they nurture our well-being. Guys, do that. It will help us. You'll see the difference. One day, someone will come here and say, oh, from that podcast the other day, I did this, and this is me today. And before I go, I just want to show off again my African dressing. Yeah, by the way, my mom bought it for me. As old I am, it was from my mom. Yeah, thank you. And thank you for tuning in, guys. From me to you, it's a bye for now. Please don't forget to leave the comments, subscribe, like, and share. Please, 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 guys, subscribe. This is for me to grow. This is for the podcast to grow. This is to grow our community. Please, please subscribe, guys, and share. And soon we'll be on Spotify as well. Keep watching. Then until next time, guys, it's a bye for me. Bye.